Now, it's always exciting when you have to go back down memory lane and relive your high school days, you know, all the after prep things, all the, you understand, entertainment, all the action on campus when you were in high school. Well, this morning we have one of the biggest schools in the country, of course, arguably, joining us. There's something amazing that they are planning, is scheduled to happen this year. It promises to be exciting, and we have two amazing gentlemen from the Old School Union who are joining us on set to give us an idea to whet our appetite small, because they want to leave some of the juice for you to come and experience during the event itself. And of course, help me welcome these two gentlemen. BLEOOO. When we say BLEOOO, you know that there's fire in the house. You understand? From the Accra Academy. I'll quickly tell you. BLEOOO Alfred Mills is here. Please. Alfred is from 92.
Yes, BLEOOO 92.
OG.
Oh, yeah. Small boy.
He's the organizing secretary of the Accra Academy Old Boys Association. And then we have the president of the BLEOOO 2008. Yeah, BLEOOO Matthias Ampemdo. Yeah, also here. Good morning, gentlemen.
Good morning, sir.
Let me feel the energy, because this
yes, don't worry. Talking about. Yes, you'll be feeling the energy in due time.
Nice one, nice one. So there's a homecoming happening. Exactly. I'll start from you, Alfred. Tell us about this homecoming and what we should be expecting on the day.
All right, thank you. Okay. The homecoming is on this Saturday, the 24th of August.
Oh, just this Saturday?
Yeah, just this Saturday.
Right.
And it started late 90s. The brain behind was Victor Kwao, is BLEOOO, or is from BLEOOO 74. It started with a decade year, so those from the 1970 to 1980. Yeah. They came together to, come together, in the school, and then deliberate on issues as to see how ways that they can help the school.
Right.
And then it grew by adding other years. And then later on, our girls were also invited to be a part of it. So homecoming is an annual event that brings together all BLEOOO in the whole world to come brainstorm, socialize, network. Remember, this is the good old days, and then also look at ways of, helping the school in terms of development, and then, attending to the needs of the school. So it's an annual event, if I should put it the way, it's a BLEOOO ritual. And it is the biggest event on the calendar of all Old Boys Association in Ghana, right, and then the world at large.
So, Womba 2024, and the theme is reinvigorating the BLEOOO spirit. Right. Tell us about this theme. What went into the thinking to put this together?
So, Accra made us who we are, and then it's time to go back, get back to the school, networking, meeting old boys, cleaning, meeting old boys, and then closing up deals. And then once business is booming and everything, we give back to the school.
So what exactly are we giving back to the school? Because we are in other schools, when there's a homecoming, certain year groups will either pick a project, maybe want to change the school gates, some will refurbish the kitchen.
Exactly.
And all that.
Okay.
What exactly are we giving back to the school?
What went into the theme for this year? You see, there's been lots of challenges with the introduction of this new system, this free SHS. As I speak with you now, we have over 5,000 students on campus. Right. Our time, the boarders were even less than the day students, but now we have more boarders than day students. Right. So we have accommodation problems. We have a lot of problems. So, in fact, we are reinvigorating the spirit to bring the boys together to help the school, because it's not easy. We've been looking up to government to do a few things, but then, now that fees are not paid, it's difficult. So the old boys have to come together. Not that we've not been doing, but we've been doing it in the past years. But then we want to reinvigorate the spirit again and do more. So as I speak with you, we have the Yankee BLEOOO 99 who were on set yesterday in the sister station. They refurbished the old science lab, which they're handing over on Saturday. Okay. And then the 1993 year group is rebuilding Alema Hall. Okay. The hall which was burnt down some 3 years ago. Yes. So we are calling on all BLEOOOs to come together to support BLEOOO 93 to rebuild Alema. They are hosting the speech day this year, so it's their legacy project, right, which they'll be presenting to the school this year. We also have 1994, which will be hosting the speech day next year. They are cutting the sword for their project, their legacy project for next year. So this year, these are the three main highlights of the show. The 19 Yankee BLEOOO 99 is, a group of BLEOOO who are resident in Yankee. Yeah. They have their president, though they are 99 doesn't mean they are they are different from the BLEOOO 99 here. So they are under BLEOOO 99, but then they have decided to form Yankee BLEOOO 99. They have renovated the science lab, and we haven't been over on Saturday. So 93 is also doing that over Lima, and then 94 will be cutting sword to do other projects come next year. So there are a lot. Aside this, there are minor ones individuals do. We have individuals all over the world come to donate to the, music department, the general arts department, the science department, and all that. So we just want to reinvigorate that spirit that we still need to do more. So that is why we chose this theme for this year's homecoming.
I mean, there's no end in giving back to our
schools, because this is where our little minds were shaped. And as our motto says, you have built nations of men, and you make great men of them. The nations here doesn't mean only Ghana. So we have BLEOOO all over the world. During this Ukrainian war, Albert Kicher, who was then the ambassador, helped in, evacuating Ghanaians from the war zone area to, a very nice place, a peaceful area there they got. So, no, the nations that we refer now in the anthem is not only,
Ghana,
specific to Ghana, but then across the world. A lot of BLEOOOs who had done projects, in Sierra Leone after the war, some bridges were built by BLEOOO engineers and all that. So that is what our motto says. That is why it says what? You build nations of men, you make great men of them. Generations of scholars will salute you. That is what we are doing now. Black and grey, I will acknowledge you. And we are acknowledging Accra, where our little minds were shaped.
Beautiful.
You get it? So, as though if you look at all spheres of life, in Ghana, everywhere and across, all over the world at large, every sphere, every space,
every corner,
BLEOOOs are occupied. If you go to the banking sector,
they are there.
You have BLEOOO, CBG, Fidelity, ABSA,
they are there.
Prudential, they are all headed by BLEOOO. If you come to the oil and the gas industries, you have BLEOOOs all over. Everywhere, media, BLEOOOs everywhere. So
even here we have BLEOOOs
everywhere.
Is
everywhere. We are not like you see, and that is the difference between an academy and the high school.
Roger.
Exactly, we know, and that's the difference between an academy and the high schools. They will focus. They'll be putting on thick lenses to learn some kind of.
This table you are shaking.
I'm not shaking any table. It's a fact.
This table you are shaking.
It's a fact. You see, but for we, our minds are shaped to serve the nation, to serve the nation great, and it's not only Ghana. So you have BLEOOOs all over the world.
The world at large. I'm excited already, and so I'm inviting myself. I like homecomings. So I'm inviting myself.
You're always welcome.
To have fun.
You're always welcome.
But do we have any special guests we're looking to invite to have on the day?
Yes, so our sister school, St. Mary's.
Hey,
in fact, they are girls, not our sister schools. Yeah.
We don't go anywhere without them.
Yes.
They're like,
in fact, they have to call off their 70th anniversary launch. We happen to be on the same day, 24th, to be a part of the homecoming, which they don't miss since the early 2000s.
Perhaps they'll split and then some will do the anniversary.
No, it won't be possible.
You want all of them to come?
No, they themselves decided to hold on with yes and join us because they can't do without us. And it's a bond made in heaven. So yeah, customer. A bond made in heaven. And there are lots of BLEOOOs who are married to small guns. And then our offspring are also attending St. Mary's. There was this incident I witnessed last year when they had their small gun heritage. I met some old folks, in fact old women, not too old those, the 70s and 80s. They just called and said, young man, come here. Are you a BLEOOO? I said, yes. Let me tell you history. This Akaswati didn't start today. Way back in the 70s, we had our boyfriends there. They started mentioning names, which I don't want to mention. And I was like, oh, wow. So they told me, you see the four of us seated here. 3 of us went to St. Mary's. And then 3 of us here are married to Accra. BLEOOOs. Our children are all in Accra Academy.
Beautiful.
Like, wow.
Beautiful.
So it's truly a bond made in heaven.
Right. So Womba 2024, give us the details again. When is it happening? Where is it happening? And what should we be expecting?
It's happening this Saturday, 24th August 2024. At the school premises. Team revigorating the BLEOOO spirit for development. The side attractions are tennis, Scrabble, chess, slam dunk competitions, and then meeting old friends you haven't met way back, like 5-10 years back. Making merry, closing deals. And all that networking.
Catching up on the good old days.
Yes, please.
Right? And to add to what they said, yes, I've spoken about the 3 main, projects that will be held. Apart from that, the main thing that attracts, not only BLEOOO, but other students, the whole nation is invited. Is the Jama section, the roll call and the Jama section. So we start from the inception of the school, 1931, and you'll be amazed the last time we had an old boy who completed in 1963. Wow. Who couldn't walk on stage, had to be, helped by the grandchildren to the stage.
Beautiful.
So that is the feeling, and that's what makes people, feel that yes, this is the BLEOOO spirit. So the roll call comes with the Jama section.
Right.
Aside that, we'll also be honoring 2 personalities who had done so well for the school and BLEOOO, and then the communities around in general. The only female student who never completed Accra Academy, who is a groundnut seller, Segobe. She sold groundnuts from 1970 till date. She sells groundnuts in the school.
Wow.
And she attends every homecoming since the inception.
Beautiful.
So we'll be honoring Segobe on that day.
Wonderful stuff. I mean, we're showing up on the 24th
You're
Accra
welcome.
Academy for the Womba, Shia, the
BLEOOO.
homecoming.
Womba, Shia, BLEOOO.
BLEOOO.
That's it.
BLEOOO. But before that, let's tease all the BLEOOO out there.
Exactly.
Let's give them a feel of what they'll be experiencing on Saturday.
Definitely.
Yes.
They know what is in stock for them.
Exactly.
So I know they'll be coming in their numbers. And then they should know the normal roll call. And this time we have some sponsors on board who will be giving out some freebies. So
nice.
Exactly, to year groups. Somebody was asking who won the last year's edition of the Jama competition. I said, no, we don't. Exactly, because you can't tell.
Competition.
You can't tell exactly. So they still know what is in store for them. They have lots to cheer about. They reminisce the good old days, the names of Kwada, so Akboy, and then Chienu, and all those things.
Nice
coming together to be friends you've not met in over 20, 25 years, 30 years. It brings some kind of nostalgic moments, so it's always a good feeling to be around.
How have you joined the Jama squad?
Definitely. That is the hallmark of BLEOOO, apart from the minds being shaped.
Yeah.
And it's music is the soul, so you can't do without music.
Food for the soul.
You go to some high schools and all they do is wear lenses and learn. And
this
become and hold knife and all that. They don't do any other thing. But we
Mills,
are all over. So we are going to give
Thank
you the Java
you.
section.
And then BLEOOO Matthias and Pimdo, thank you as well.
So you're
but you are
welcome.
not departing yet. You are joining the boys on the other side of the set. And you're going to treat us to some nice Jama. So let's see you join them now.
All right, okay, we'll do that.
Give us some small fire.
Yes, we're going to shake the place.
So that, I mean, we'll be more whipped up to show up on Saturday and turn up.
Exactly.
You understand? So Charlie, we're switching it to a Jama session right now. The boys, it's a confident in the building.
We built stations already. I go already. Come. The substance, leave the shadow, dead or what to the truth. That's why we very agree, family. That's why we very, true to the spirit believe. Actually, the substance, leave the shadow, dead or what to the truth. That's why we very agree, family. Then they are bred, the school of no regret. In a little minds worship to serve our nation great. Oh Lord, to thee we dedicate Accra Academy. That's why we very we say BLEOOO Accra. The school we chala. Ibala Twagaka, the school we chala. I tell my banana, she will see me no more. If I die, I can't. Every academy is something for it now. I give a like Traga, the school with Chala. I
banana, she will see me over. If I die, I can't die, every agada